Um, I want to introduce you guys to Dawn. I had the pleasure of listening to this session at an ICF, International Coaching Federation workshop back in the summer. Thought she brings a lot of energy and knowledge to this topic. And she did a really good job. She kind of opened my eyes to some of the biases that I have that I just didn't recognize. So Dawn's a leadership coach, consultant, dynamic facilitator, and she's passionate about helping people, teams, and organizations perform at their peak. For 25 years, she's developed leaders and cultivated engaged teams around the world. Her company's mission is to invigorate organizations and teams by developing conscious leaders. Donna earned her master's degree in adult education and a bachelor's degree in psychology from NC State University, the Wolfpack. She also earned her coach certification for Columbia University. Dawn is, when she's not helping others, she may be found traveling, cheering for her favorite sports teams, running on the trails around town, or most likely with her husband, chasing her twin daughters. So we welcome Dawn Sander. Dawn, take it on.
All right. Thank you, Dale, for the very good introduction. And as Dale mentioned earlier, this is a session where we may be uncomfortable, and that's actually good. What I want you to do is actually feel the uncomfort, and then let's walk through it, and we'll walk through it together. I don't want anyone to feel unsafe or uncomfortable, yes, unsafe, no. So we want to make sure that people feel safe to have conversations. So I want to start with some agreements, is that I want us all to speak from our own experiences, our own lens, and do what I encourage everyone to do all the time. Assume positive intent and create this place where no one gets attacked, but we all take a growth mindset and get curious about what people are talking about. So again, yeah.
Dawn, can I say one thing?
Absolutely.
I forgot to say this one thing. Guys, I say this before every workshop, and I failed to say it this time, but I want to make sure. This is a time for you to kind of pull back and be a part, taking care of you, and thinking about how you, yourself, not your staff, not your partner, not your husband or spouse, none of that. I want you to think about how you can get better. And the only way to do that is to be engaged throughout this hour and the next hour and 15 minutes. And for a lot of you, I know there's a lot of multitasking that you have to do, but I'm asking you to take a minute to put down the telephone, not telephone,
smartphone, the email,
smartphone, all that, yeah. and pay attention, because that's why you're here. You want to get better, and this will help you with that. So I just want to state that, Dawn.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. And this is why I always went to class when I was in college, because I got a lot out of the class experience. So I don't want you to have to read notes following this. I want you to get the experience here and learn from each other. And the great thing about this and having the live feed on chat, and I think some people are going to be tweeting out some information, is we're going to co-create this content. Is I believe in adult learning. I believe that I can facilitate the discussion. I have a body of knowledge to share with you. I don't know how many people are online right now, but everyone has information to share relevant to this topic. And I want us to blow up the chat with that information and tips, because at the very end, you can download the chat with insights that other people share as well. So when people say something that you think, amen, or right on, hit it up in chat, because that's going to be our virtual handout. In addition, you should have received with the communication a little handout. Whoops, can't show it. It's not showing in my camera here, but you should have received a handout. If you didn't receive it, you could hit up the moderator private chat and she'll send it to you, or you could just take notes, hard copy on a notepad. You're not gonna have to turn anything in. This isn't like a real class with a quiz or anything, but it's for your use. And as Dale said, let's stay present and learn together.